Woohoo! Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Anders. Where was I? Today, we are making a scary cocktail because Halloween is upon us. We're filming this at night. It's kind of stormy outside. I hear children laughing. It's very scary. And this drink is perfect for an occasion like today. This is an original drink of mine I am calling the Wicked Word. It's a play on the last word. Equal parts sour style cocktail. This drink is all about presentation. It is eye-catching. You may have noticed in the thumbnail, there's fire because it's evil. I'm gonna tell you how you can make it without the fire, but if you wanna do it the evil way, use the fire. Let's get right into it. This is going to be fun and scary. Not even spooky, scary, because fire is hazardous. So be sure to have a fire extinguisher handy. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more sips, tips, and recipes. And let's go make the Wicked Word to the bar. So the Wicked Word, this drink, I have to tell you, I'm really proud of because I came up with the recipe, the ratios, how I wanted to present it, everything in my head. And then I tried it and it looked exactly the same way that I envisioned it. It tasted the same way, which is balanced and good. And that never happens. Usually it takes 3 or 4 times for me to tweak a cocktail before I can say, all right, this is ready to go out to the world. But this one, it worked the first time. Oz was there, she can vouch for me. I just got a thumbs up. How did that happen? How could I have been so lucky? I tell you, it's because I based it on the last word, which is a sour style cocktail, all equal parts, 2 liqueurs, 1 base spirit, and citrus. It's a winning formula, and it works for this drink. I am actually out of breath from doing that vampire thing. This is ridiculous. So anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to say about this drink. No history to talk about because we are just gonna jump right in. So now the booze. For this cocktail, we're gonna need Cognac, Aperol, Black Sambuca, and fresh lemon juice. You will also need a source of fire and a sense of adventure. Now, for the Cognac, this is the base. You could try this with a different base, but I really like the fruitiness of the Cognac. It's a kind of an autumnal flavor for me. So that's why I went with the Cognac. The Aperol, it gives it a slight bitterness that you kind of have to search for. It's not a bitter cocktail, but it helps to balance things out and it gives it a touch of sweetness, which we'll need with the fresh lemon juice. Now the Sambuca, this is the special ingredient. This is the evil spirit. Sambuca, for those of you who don't know, is an anise flavored liqueur. It's from Italy. It offers sweetness that balances out the citrus. Now the thing about the Sambuca is I went with a black Sambuca because it's gonna turn this otherwise pink, lovely looking cocktail into something dark and evil and gross. But it tastes really good. If you want, you could use a clear Sambuca, a white Sambuca, which is more popular. And you can just shake this up as you would a last word. It's gonna be really delicious, but then you don't get the flame and all of the drama with the cocktail. Yeah, and the lemon juice keeps it really bright. If you're looking for bottles of booze, head on over to my collection at Carey. Link in description down below. So, let's build. Hey, let's build. What's that? Who is this guy, huh? Who is this Anders? Who does he think he is? We're gonna shake this up. We are going to serve it up. And so we want our cocktail glass chilled. I've got it in the freezer. I'm doing a Nick and Nora. So let's start with the Cognac. 1 ounce of Cognac. To that, we will add 1 ounce of Aperol and 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice. Now we can add ice and shake. We are saving the Sambuca for later. Shake this up about 15 seconds or so. Double strain into a chilled cocktail glass. And I put this in a glass that would be slightly larger because we are going to add the Sambuca now. So set this off to the side momentarily. Grab another glass. I've got these itty bitty snifters. The reason why I have a snifter is because we are gonna light this on fire. Sambuca is not an overproof spirit, so it doesn't light up real easily. But if you kind of contain all of the vapors, you can create a little chamber that is flammable and it lights up pretty easily actually. Into your little snifter, your little glass, whatever you choose, 1 ounce of your black Sambuca. Okay, So now to light it up on fire, I found that what helps me is if I lightly coat the inside of the glass. Grab something that has the flame away from your hand. I don't want you to burn yourself. This is gonna make a hot blue flame that's difficult to see with these lights. So hopefully we get it. Hopefully you can see. You might have to turn them down, but carefully light your Sambuca. Okay, so it's going now. I can see a little bit of blue. Bring down the lights. There it goes. I can feel the heat. There it is. It is gonna make the glass very hot, so please be careful. And now we are going to carefully pour this into our cocktail. Wish me luck. Look at that. Don't keep it burning too long because it is gonna get real hot real fast. So we will set this off where nobody touches it to cool. And as you can see, our oh so pretty cocktail has become less so pretty. Now, if you look, we have separation happening here. So the rest of the cocktail is still sitting on top while the Sambuca wants to sit on the bottom. Now you could serve it this way if you wanted to, but it's gonna be very sour on the first sip and rather sweet on the last. So I would recommend giving it a stir. There we have the wicked word. If you'd like, you could garnish this with any number of things. Cherry, you could do a lemon twist, you could do a piece of black licorice. But for me, the pretty bit already happened. It was the fire. It was how it all just turned to muck. Now it's all about how the drink tastes. So, Oz, would you care to join me? Hello, Oz.
Hello.
Welcome to the spooky season.
Woohoo!
The cocktail known as the wicked word. I'm gonna give you first taste.
And just as a disclaimer, I already know what this tastes like because I was there for the first making of it. And it was very exciting. Well, cheers. It tastes like licorice.
Cheers. Ooh, I think it's really tasty.
Yeah.
I would say don't let the Sambuca burn for too long because that Sambuca is gonna get really hot and that's going to change the temperature of your cocktail. I'm gonna be completely transparent here. Because we're dealing with cameras and I wanted to show you what it looked like, I let that burn a little long and it did bring up the temperature of the cocktail ever so slightly. Ideally, I would not have let it burn that long, but I'm also kind of picky when it comes to those sorts of things. If you want to keep this a nice pretty color, then use a white Sambuca. I have one here. If you want, just mix that into the drink. No need to start on fire unless you want it to start on fire.
Hope you all have a very good Halloween. We don't have costumes, but Freya has a costume. She's a pumpkin.
Look at that jack-o'-lantern.
Look at her.
There it is. Don't forget your merch. Grab your coffee, sign up for the newsletter. We will see you next time. Happy haunting.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.